You beautiful salties. I just want to share a word with you this morning. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. And I've been waiting for Friday for a long time. How about you? We always look forward to the weekend. I'm going to go back to one of my all-time favorite verses that I haven't talked about in a while, and the Lord just really impressed it upon my heart. This is for somebody out there who is waiting in the balances, waiting for God to move, waiting for things to change, waiting for something to happen. Of course, everyone that knows me knows that one of my favorite scriptures is Habakkuk 2:3. And this is what it says: For the vision is yet for the appointed time. It hastens toward the goal and it will not fail. Though it tarries, wait for it will certainly come. It will not delay. Waiting is a hard thing to do, but I want you to know that there is no wasted time in waiting if we focus on the things that we're supposed to when we're waiting. And I want to give you three things to think about when you are in the waiting cycle, when you are waiting for the next season, the next phase, the next thing to happen, or you're waiting for that move that you've been waiting for so long. I recently got an answer to prayer that I've been waiting on for 10 years. But we cannot get weary when we're waiting. We need to worship while we wait. And we need to understand the power in waiting. Basically, we need to embrace the wait. Here are some things, three benefits that you can get while you're waiting if you choose and shift your mindset to do these things. And that is growth in your relationship with Him, your faith, your trust in Him, and most importantly, learning to depend on Him during the waiting season. The enemy's going to try to plant seeds in your mind. He's going to peck you on the shoulder. He's going to tell you, stop waiting. God is not going to answer. Nothing is ever going to be the way it is. And that's when you use those words of wisdom from the scripture and you remind him that Ephesians 3:20, that God is able and you are going to wait for it because it tarries. It will surely come to pass. Do not grow weary in your waiting. The next thing is realizing God's power and plan for you. We really want it to happen now. I want it to happen now. I want to move now. Because in our mindset, we see exactly if everything would play out the way that we think it should, the answer would come. Our ways and our thoughts are not God's, and we need to remember that while we are waiting, while we are worshiping, while we're going through this warfare together, that we need to remember that it is God's ultimate plan. If we can ever shift our thinking, our thought, and our heart to realize that it's about His plan, not our plan, when we wrestle, we won't wrestle so much with waiting. We're going to wait with anticipation, as David said, that he longed to see what God was going to do. And then last of all, it's about experience during the wait. All of the all the birthing pains before this great birth happens, whatever the season, whatever the change is going to happen, it's the experience. If you will shift your mind and heart to the right attitude of worship, not grow weary, and ask God to show you with eyes wide open everything that you can experience, because that experience increases and gives us a badge of honor to carry with us every single day. People need us. We need people for such a time as this. May that we choose while we are waiting to embrace the wait, to look for the things God is trying to show us and teach us, to increase our faith, to increase our dependence on Him, our trust in Him, and to not grow weary. The enemy is counting on you to grow weary. So today I want to encourage you, do not grow weary during the wait. Start to worship through that waiting process. Get excited about, as David said, with anticipation, I wait on the Lord. Look forward to what's going to come after the wait. But most importantly, roll your sleeves up and you dig in and you get your feet on solid ground and you trust the wait and learn everything you can. So, Salties, you stay in a position of worship while you wait. Do not grow weary.